All right, guys, here we go again. We crushed it again using volume. And after speaking to so many customers and clients this week, you know what I realized, guys? You've got to be passionate, man, about trading the market. Like, you've got to want to do this every single day for the rest of your life. I mean, this is what you want to eat, sleep, and breathe, is trading. Right? Those are the people that I think are going to find tremendous success trading the market. So let's get into it, folks. My name is Mark at Dino Trading. It is good to be with you. Quick timer and temperature check. Today is Wednesday, April 17th, 2024. It's about 2:43 p.m. in the afternoon. The market's going to close in about 15 minutes or so. And I wanted to show you yet another perfect trading setup using volume that I pounced on in the last 90 minutes of trading, which is a technique that I have come to refer to as smashing the close. All right, this is a video that I think I've done at least 3 videos on this now, where we talk about smashing the close, just smashing the close, restricting your trading to just the last 90 minutes, and you would be shocked at how many high probability setups show up in this time frame. All right, so what you're seeing on the screen right now is today's live price action chart of the NASDAQ. You guys know this is my favorite symbol of all time to trade. I personally feel like the NASDAQ is a cash printing machine. You do have to be very careful when you trade it, because if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get your face chopped off, right? And that's why this indicator that you see overlaid on top of the chart is our proprietary volume-based indicator color band, what I call the vol. This thing is simply superb at helping traders nail the direction of the trend. I mean, that's all it does. Literally, like round the clock, 24/7, all it does is nail the trend direction. So like you can see right here, right? With your very own eyes, you can see this. It turned from green into red at this exact moment in time. I know you can see that. This is around 1:50 p.m. In the afternoon on the NASDAQ. And what this is telling you is there's a trend change that took place here. All right? A trend change was identified at this exact moment in time to the short side. And so at this moment in time, you are on alert, like you have been officially notified that the sellers are now in control and that there's a better chance than not of the market going down. You don't know for sure, but you better believe that this is your early warning on what might be coming down the pike in the market. All right. Now, of course, as you guys and gals know, or at least I hope you know, we never play the color change. All right. I don't ever enjoy playing the color change simply because I have found that the retracement against the color band, in my humble opinion, is a much higher probability setup than trading the color change. All right, and so if I get you dialed in to my live fill right here, take a look at this. In fact, let me just zoom in a little bit more here. All right, you guys see that? Let me stretch this up a little bit further, 1 second. You guys can see that, right? I got filled on this short at 705.5. This was a very, very tight retracement, and the only reason that I pounced on this short trade is because it was in the duration of my 90-minute window. All right, like this was exactly what I look for when it comes to smashing the close. Makes sense? So if I were to like physically draw out the entries, guys, you know how this works, right? We look to open a short trade on the close of the next candle. Stop loss goes there, all right, at the signal candle's high. Logical error and where to place the stop. And of course, what we do after that is simply draw out our profit grid, right? So there's 1 to 1, there's 1 to 2. Whoops, that's not exactly right. There's 1 to 2. There's 1 to 3, and there's 1 to 4. All right, so this is a simple profit grid that allows you to visually see where does the market need to go in order to hit your own profit targets. And you know what I'm going to say next, man. On the NASDAQ, I have found that I'm very comfortable looking for 4 to 1 risk reward. That is why a majority of my winners are around 200-ish ticks almost every time, is because I'm looking for 4 to 1 risk reward. Make sense? So if we go ahead and take a look at where the break-even point was, or you could say where we dumped half of the first position on. Take a look at that. STP number 1, that stands for short take profit number 1. Dumped half of my position, 693 and a quarter. Had a little bit of slippage on this trade, but in this case, the slippage was in my favor, which is not always the case. You guys have seen this before, right? A majority of the time when slippage happens, at least in my case, it's typically against me by like 1 or 2 ticks. In this case, I think I got 3 ticks of slippage in my favor. But that's not even the point, man. The point is, take a look at my money bag. All right? Take a look at where we were able to dump this hog. Literally on the candle's low, guys and gals. Take a look at this. STP number 2, that stands for short take profits number 2. I dumped this hog at 656 and a half, basically within 4 ticks of the red candle. You understand? Like, I was super lucky today, man. Like, I should go out and buy a lottery ticket right now that I think about it. All right, because it's funny, because in yesterday's trade that you saw me do, I actually wasn't that lucky. If you guys remember, take a look at yesterday's video. I was long and I was up about 400-ish ticks. All right, and I was happy as a clam. I was patting myself on the back, getting ready to fire off a video, and the market just randomly reverses, and I gave back all of my 400 plus ticks, and I was super depressed about that. But today it was the complete opposite. I lucked out across the board, guys and gals. Like, I'm telling you, I lucked out across the board. This is just the NASDAQ. I don't even have time to show you the other trades on other symbols that I took. It was basically perfection across the board. And that's why you heard me say at the starting point of this video, guys, you got to be passionate. Like, you have got to eat, sleep, and breathe this market regardless of the outcome. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't take the highs too high and you can't take the lows too low. You just got to ride that middle ground and try to treat the market like an ATM so that you can pull cash out of the market every single day if possible. And I've concluded without a shadow of a doubt that this volume indicator helps me do just that. All right, congrats to all of my customers and clients out there, especially those of you that are new over the last several weeks. I hope you crushed it today by smashing the close, and I cannot wait to show you how this volume indicator is going to perform tomorrow. Guys, that'll do it for this video. If you'd like to get your hands on this powerful volume indicator, then get in touch, call, text, email, whatever's convenient, and I'd be happy to hook you up with a free one-on-one demo, really show you how this volume indicator is going to supercharge your trading. Guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next trade.